Yeah. All right, kids. This is it. Strap in and strap on. It's the SCS. The final one of 2060. Been almost 10 seasons since that D draft. We have got the Yankees, who in 6 games in every series defeated the Blue Jays, the Tigers, the Pirates. An incredibly magical run to get through to LA, who started off a little slow and went 7 against the Cascades, 6 against the White Sox, but 5 against the Mariners. Of course, the sweep would make it very cool, but let's not hope for sweeps. As always, this bug is going to be here forever until I reload my game. Got it. That's fine. You don't have to change the game times. Oh, fuck, hold on. I do have to actually go fix game 5 or 6, though. 4, 5. This is game 7. Delete. Add this game back in. Greg would be visiting, and Jeremy would be the home team. Go! Alrighty. I imported a couple people who asked me. Let's get the show on the road. Alright. Skyla. Oh! There she blows. Boy, that's fucking grainy. As good as I can get it, though. Let's not forget to bonk people off. We're doing this all in one sitting, so we go live games. Once we reach elimination, we have 4 games, then each GM is able to make changes, either via file and a short break from us, or DMs. But regardless, we'll probably take a short break after game 4. LA strikes first with, you guessed it, another home run and another one. The 2-run jack from Lou Lewis right after a solo bowler from Woody Grapp makes it 3-0. Oh yeah, I usually do these games slightly faster because there's only one to watch, so we'll slow it down later on if it gets closer. Now we are zooming through game 1 here. Runners on the corners after an error. Oh boy. This could be the game right here. But they're able to get out of it. A spark of hope. Wong comes into the game for the 2-inning save. He gets Hill swinging. Need one more runner here. I guess it's only the 8th though. They've got a couple of innings. They get nothing. All right, top of the 9th, down to the final 3 outs for the Yanks. They have a sparkling record on the road. I think they're 6-1 on the road. Poised to go down here. Game number 1. Only 2 outs, down to the final strike. Vanegas. Been the hottest Yankee hitter all postseason for sure. Not this time. Nathan Ampey pitches 7 shutout innings, no walks, 8 Ks, 4 hits. And the Dodgers shut out Yankees. Start the SCS. Okay, I guess Ben's Woodruff is just going to stay up there in tribute. I don't fucking know. Whatever. Same with Christian Fried. What the fuck, man? I guess we only get one actual performer of the day, and he'll be in the number 2 spot. Cool. Yeah, FaZe in my playoffs? What the hell? Game number 2, Kenny Roberts versus Stephon Owens. Yeah, apparently. What was the game score on that? That's a heck of a performance. Maybe it might have touched 80? 77. All right, game numero. What the? Whoa. Roberts versus Owens. Off we go. There goes LA again. Another home run. Ibrahim Avellino. Jack. Sorry, I'm trying to do some shit on the side here real quick. No blaspheme. Whew. All right. Happy that deadline deal pickup from the Vegas Knights. That was not a very popular. I'm not gonna lie. Top of the 7th, leadoff runner for New York, but erased. We are flying through this game. LA holding on to that 1-run lead from a home run back in the first inning. Otherwise, it's been a pitcher's duel. Runners on the corners here for LA in the bottom of the 8th, looking for insurance. Definitely want to hold here if you are New York and they do not. A double play does still allow 1 run to come across. Top of the 9th, trailing by 2. Quickly 2 outs for Wells. Oh my goodness. Back-to-back shutouts. Okay. It's fixed already. Cool. Bones Roberts and Avellino, your players of the game. York will head back home down 2-0. Their home record isn't the best, weirdly enough. They were pretty damn good on the road up until now. Yanks only 5-3 at home. Jared Casey versus Justin Pan. Off we go. Oh shit. I forgot I gotta swap to the NL one. There we go. Joke. The Yankees have any form of life here. There we go. There's a solo home run by Elizondo. This is the first run of the series and the first lead, obviously, the Yankees have had. There's another solo home run by Sammy Singer. 2-0. Signs of life. Yeah, you're right, Higgs. 100%. Higgs knows ball, man. There's another one off a single. 3-0. Slowly but surely. Thing in. I know. You're not wrong. There's LA on the board. Guess what? How? Another solo shot. Guess what? How? Guess what? How? Wow. What? In the butt? Four to 1 for the Yankees. Wild pitch allows Abreu to score. I hate to see it. Top of the 8th, leadoff man aboard for the Dodgers. There's a walk to make it first and second. Bases loaded. A sac fly from Dade Craig makes it 4-2. Walking the bases loaded with Ross. Brings up Grant. He strikes out looking Avellino. No can do. Yankees will barely hold on to that 2-run lead. So we hopefully will not have a bonk here in the first 4 games. Top of the 9th. Dodgers trail by 2. Bisek got in a lot of trouble. Oh my god! Augusto Burnaby with the solo shot. Why did I say anything? Why? Bisek having all kinds of trouble getting the job done here. He's given up 2 so far. Lee Lewis lines out for the first out. Bob Reeder grounds out for the second out. Castillo out for the third out. And the Yankees will barely hold on. They will take a game off of the Dodgers. Singer and Abreu. All right, Bronco Marquez versus Jency Bennett. Final game before we take a short break for potential changes. Go to the washroom and all that good stuff. All right, here we go. LA on the board first. No surprise. Dade Craig with another home run. Jeez, man. Wow, we got a sacrifice from Burnaby. Crazy. Considering all the home runs that they've hit. There's another run for the Dodgers. Tyler Ross singling in Bob Reeder. 2-0. Bases loaded for the Yankees here in the bottom of the 4th. But with 2 outs, they can't get the job done. Game tied, though, now. Elijah Ragel doubles in Abreu and Hill, making it all knotted up to a piece. 4 hits each as well. Top of the 7th. There's a double and a steal of third for Pedro Bernal. Oh, he's sacked. Wait a minute! He's sackable, but I think somebody just got thrown out at home. What the hell? Oh, no, McKillop. Oh, okay, McKillop. We missed the McKillop. Never mind. God damn it, I got excited there for a sec. Okay. Carry on! Top of the 8th. Jakimowicz into the game for New York. Wells trying to keep it a tie game for LA. A solo bolo from Geronimo Guzman, and the Yankees take the lead. Vanegas with a 2-out double. He sits on second. More insurance, you need it. There it is, Sammy Singer. They walk Abreu intentionally to get to Larson. And a triple, and it all falls apart in the bottom of the 8th. 7-2 now. Just like that, we've got ourselves a goddamn series. Every home team has won. Sorry, the home teams have won every game. We're going to have a short break to see if either GM wants to make any changes via DM or a file. I'm going to go to the washroom and stuff. Refill your drinks. Get your popcorn because we're going to live games guaranteed after Game 5. Jency Bennett, Marquez, and Israel Larson. Let's just get to the Game 5, then we'll save it. Risking it for the biscuit. Alright, we will pause it here, take a short break. A bit. All right, perfect timing. Song ends. Jeremy gets back to me. No file, no changes, no nothing for anybody. Just run it au naturel. Raw dog it. We run things back. George Bennett versus Nathan Ampey. Rogers 11-1 at home. Pivotal game 5. After this game, we're guaranteed to go to live games. But gentlemen, off go. And just like that, a 2-run jack from Geronimo Guzman puts the Yankees on top. But LA answers right back, of course, with another home run of their own. Where is the guy who does the ped tests? You should be there by now. This is crazy. Solo bolo from Tyler Ross. Put LA on top. Sebastian Elizondo singles in McKillop to tie the game up at 3 apiece. Man aboard the top of the 6th, but erased by a double play. Man, again on board for the Yankees in the top of the 7th. This time just a 1-2-3 inning right after. Two-out double. They walk Vanagas intentionally. It doesn't matter. Bottom of the 8th. 3 runs on 6 hits for each team. Okay, of course. A solo home run from Dade Craig. The guy with Craig's last... Craig. The guy with Craig's last name. No, Craig has this guy's last name. It's over. A nap. Here we go, top of the 9th, trailing by 1. 1 away. Two away. Philip, the last chance. It is a final. LA wins game 5 off the back of an 8th inning home run from the guy named Craig. That means, kids, here we go. We pause the music. Prepare our bungholes for game number 6. Second, I just realized I forgot to queue up the champion's choice. Right, we are ready, I think. And I totally forgot. All right, here we go. Steven Owens, Kenny Roberts. Wow, that is interesting. Comparison by positions has LA with a 6-4 edge. Game 6 in the Bronx. Kenny Roberts looking to save the season and send it to 7. Regardless, the Yankees have had a hell of a run. Let's hope this is all good and we don't get deafened here. Strap on in, kids. Away we go. Avellino to lead off. Ripped up the middle. Lead off man aboard for Craig and the Dodgers. And yeah, the Yankees fans are sick of this shit. Quinn Reynosa. Oh boy, first and second, nobody out. Matt Medlum. A shot to right, but right at the right fielder out there. Runner tags up and goes, and will stand up at third. Nice heads up base running there. It's Mel Jean out in right field. Tyler Ross steps to the plate. He destroys lefties. He's got 6 home runs this postseason. There goes the runner. Thrown out, no problem. Reynosa trying to take the double play out of it and ends up potentially costing his team a run here. That is a walk. There's back on the corners now. Michael Cobian. On the ground to short. Take the trailing runner, and somehow the Yankees get out of it. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Higgs. Yeah. I usually put up the score. I forgot about that. Good catch, sir. Go. All right, Elijah Ragel to lead things off. Popped high in the air on the infield. Elizondo with 7 home runs this postseason. That's a little squibber to second. Should be out number 2, and it is. Mel Jean started off the postseason hot, cooled off a little bit, but still sporting a 920 OPS for the entire postseason is pretty nice. It's a lazy liner to shortstop, a 1-2-3 inning. Top of the second, Josiah Ortega to lead off for the Dodgers. That's ripped through the hole on the left. Leadoff runner is aboard. Here's Burnaby, the deadline pickup. On the ground, this is Taylor made to second for 1, to first for 2. A double play. Lou Lewis, 5 home runs to his name. Everybody's stacking up those home run totals. On the ground to third. Over to first, a 1-2-3 inning. Geronimo Guzman, he's got 6 homers. He's got 1,019 OPS for the postseason. Yeah, the meat of this order for the Yankees has been dangerous. A little floater over the third baseman's head beats the shift. It's ugly, but it still counts. That brings up Vanagas. There goes the runner. The throw. Not in time. Geronimo Guzman steals second base, getting himself in scoring position. Vanagas hard on the ground. What aggressive base running right in front of the third baseman. Big heads up, seeing the third had to play the ball. Couldn't cover the bag. Now in sack position for Sammy Singer. That is high and deep and going to drop in the gap. 1 run will score. Singer round second. Will slide in for a double. And the Yankees strike first. Torquemado Abreu steps to the plate. The runner in scoring position and 1 down. High and deep. The outfielders barely move as that's in the jackfruit section. 3-0 for the Yankees. Okay, this is really loud, actually. I knew it was kind of loud, but I was letting it go for the purposes of atmosphere. But wait, that didn't do anything. Uh-oh. Patrick Hill, high fly ball just in front of the plate. Caught front. There we go. Hill up. A little floater over the head of the second baseman. Little mini frozen rope there. But 2-0 hit for McKillop. That brings the lineup over to Ragel. What a play in center field. Another frozen rope. This time, though, the center fielder Reynosa out there said, oh, that's not Reynosa. That's Ortega, excuse me. The sliding catch. Really nice. But the Yanks go up 3-0. Bob Reeder. Relay into the plate. On the ground to third. Bounces over the bag. Goes all the way to the wall. All the way. That's a short wall. Here comes the throw. Bob Reeder slides in for a lead-off double. Played the hottest out there by Elizondo. Well, he's a Gold Glover, but doesn't have the best of arms. Bob Reeder doesn't run very well, though, so. But was able to chug out that double. Here comes the top of the lineup. Avellino. I wonder if we see some sacrifices. Hard to sacrifice when everybody's been slapping the ball off. There it goes into third. Sorry, by the shortstop. Running home. Reeder in time. No, he's safe. And LA is on the board. Reynosa lifted into left. This one's going to be caught by Guzman. He's putting in a lot of work out there. Avellino not going to go anywhere on that one. Medlum for 1. That is over to second base. Diving back into the bag is Avellino. Did not get doubled off. Tyler Ross. Lazy fly ball on the infield. Called in by the second baseman. LA gets 1. It looked like it could be a little more, but it remains 3-1. Bottom of the third. Elizondo. High fly ball right behind second base. Hauled in for out number 1, Mel Jean. That is going to sneak through the middle. We'll seeing eye single for Mel. That'll bring up Guzman to the plate. He's 1 for 1 today. That's lifted into right. Did it get enough? No, just in front of the track. It slices into Quinn Reynosa's glove for out number 2. Here's Vanagas. On the ground to short. They take the trailing runner in time. That was close. So through 3, 1 run on 4 hits for the Dodgers, 3 on 5 for the Yanks. Kenny Roberts out there. 44 pitches through 3 is pretty nice. Cobian leading off. Shot into right. Does this have legs? Going back, gone! An absolutely smoked ball. The elevation on that was almost none. And it lands in the seat, a solo home run by Cobian, who, by the way, was pretty cold. Ortega's not doing so hot himself either. Either. It's a lazy ground ball on the ground. Wait, lazy ground ball. I'm losing it, guys. I need a nap. I can do it! Burnaby. It'll pop up down the first base line. It's going to go foul, but then hauled in by Rigel back there. Lou Lewis. That is going to be caught by the second baseman. A little floater there, right into his glove for out number 3. So LA gets within 1. Ah, shit, I didn't look at Owens' pitch count and stuff. Strike 3. He's at 57, so he probably started about 50, low 50s. Abreu. That home run. Bags empty here. Bases loaded. Pitch. Sorry, full count pitch. Puts Abreu on the bases. Patrick Hill. This could be 2. They decide to just take the trailing runner. Abreu got a good jump there from first. McKillop. Takes a 4-pitch walk from Owens. That's first and second now for Rigel. There go the runners, lifted high into right, but got under it. Fans absolutely love that their team flied out to end the bottom of the 4th. Kenny Roberts starting the 5th. 59 pitches, 2 walks, 0 Ks. Number 9 hitter Bob Reeder to lead off. Slapped into right. That's a leadoff single for Reeder. Avellino now. We saw him in this position last time. I thought he may sacrifice, but he didn't. He's 2 for 2. I doubt he's going to here. That will be a walk. First and second. Roberts in trouble. You have to think the bullpen is churning. Any logical, sane person would think the bullpen is close coming into this elimination game. Reynosa, first and second. Nobody out. That's up the middle. Rounding third and heading for home is Reeder. He doesn't run very well, but he got a good jump. And he is in time to tie this game up. Second and third, nobody down. You can't walk Medlem and load the bases for Tyler Ross. Gotta deal with him. Another one that sneaks by the infield. They were drawn in trying to stop the run. Instead, a ground ball that may have been snagged by the shortstop sneaks through to score. It's 5-3. Still nobody out. Now they're going to walk Ross. That makes sense. Cobian hit a home run his last time up. Izzy Valleso into the game? It's probably Valleso. Strikes out Cobian for out number 1, Ortega. Ripped into the gap. That is going to go all the way. Bounce off the bottom of the wall. Shoot out. That bounce may save a run. No, here comes the runner rounding third, heading for home. No throw. It's a 5-run inning, and it's 7-3 for LA. They're putting the plastic up in the locker room. Burnaby smoked to center, but right at Patrick Hill out there in the center for the second out. Lou Lewis. Little blooper over the head of the second baseman, rounding third, heading for home. That is going to be the 8th run for LA. They're up by 5. They're stapling the plastic. They're shining up the tray with the trophy on it. I don't know what I'm thinking. Runs. It's still not over. Woody Grant. Goodbye. The champagne is on ice. Now they're polishing the trophy. An 8-run 5th inning is going to spell doom here for the Yankees. And anticlimactic. They're still going. All right, we are going to speed this up and see if the Yankees have any signs of life. Finally, mercifully, the inning ends. The Yankees need to put something together and do it together fast. Fuck my ass, dude. I am so tired. Sorry, fellas. I should have probably had a nap before I did this, but I kind of want to get it out of the way. Get it done for you, gents. That's a leadoff single. Mel Jean, though, on the ground. They don't get the double play. Hunter Wells into the game now for LA. This looks like it's tailor-made. The second for 1, first for 2. The exact opposite of what you want to do, grounding into a double play. I don't want to do half innings because it's the last game of the season, but we are going to speed through here. What the fuck? Hold the phone. Wait a minute. Watch the second baseman. Watch the second baseman here. The ball's coming down. What's happening? He jumped behind the fucking shortstop. Oh, fuck. Just having a little fun out there. McKillop trying to keep things light. Goofing around a bit on the field when his team's down 7 runs in the final game of the SCS. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. On the ground, that's going to sneak through. Runner rounds, doesn't even stop to think. Okay, well, the runner heads for second like a moron and just gets tagged out. Not sure what that was, but regardless, it ends the inning. Yeah, actually, yeah, until a RISP is probably a good idea. All right, what do we got here? We got the bottom of the 6th. 2 men on, 1 out for Patrick Hill. The ice-cold lefty center fielder. Needs to heat up and heat up now. No, that's a little... Wait a minute, the squibber on the ground. No play. That's going to load the bases for McKillop. The DCS MVPs, 1 for 1 today. Can roll the lineup over. There may be a shot. Just don't ground into a double play. McKillop lifted into center field. That will be caught. Tag up. Throw home. Cut off. And not in time. 10-4. Here comes Wong in the 6th inning. Trying to just shut down anything possible here. Rago with 2 outs and 2 on. That's a grounder to second. Should be the end of the inning. And it is. Yankees add 1. Alright, we'll do until RISP again. Nothing cooking for LA in their half. Nothing cooking for the Yankees in their half of the 7th. Nothing in the 8th for the Dodgers. Yankees with 6 outs remaining in a 6-run deficit. Nevada Redding comes into the game. Sammy Singer will lead things off. We'll go au natural these last 2 innings. Number 1, Abreu. That is going to be just barely lifted into left field, left center. 1 out, bloop single. Patrick Hill. Where are the pinch hitters, man? Whoa! That was called strike 3. Let's take a look at the pitch chart. That definitely caught the plate. A great pitch from Redding. McKillop. That should be out number 3. Nothing in the top of the 9th for the Dodgers. Here we go. The bottom of the 9th. Top of the lineup, Rigel. Shot up the middle. Sebastian Elizondo. Oh, swinging at junk, it looks like, for out number 1. Mel Jean. That is going to just fall over the head of a jumping shortstop. Yanks will take it. First and second, 1 down for Guzman. He's 1 for 3 today. He strikes out swinging at that sinker. Final out. Vanagas. Deep in the hole at short to second. And ladies and gentlemen, the Dodgers have won your SCS. Enjoy the Champion's Choice. Alright, we will hear the full Champion's Choice at the end. That's Walk of Life, Dire Straits, if you don't know that song. I don't know what to tell you. You're not boomer enough. There it is. AL dominance continues. The Brave, the player of the game in a losing cause, Avellino. Take a look here. Oh, yeah. Quinn Reynosa, your SCS MVP, first playoff hardware. The guy glazed before the playoffs began. You're welcome, Craig. Yeah, we can't forget the Yankees' incredible run. Look at all these fake teams that he blew through. Then ran into a real one, who I took to 7 games. I mean, second best team in the AL, right? That's how that works. Yeah, that's it. That's all she wrote. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Probably want to save it. File, please. Give me some time, man. Need to be extra careful to make sure I don't fuck up. That's it. Goodbye. Good luck. Welcome to a new decade. File will be up in 1 to 3 hours as long as I can stay awake to finish it. Yes, I know I am a boomer. I'm sorry. Blame the winter. GG's to Craig. Take a look at this. The 60s were officially dominated by the AL. What an incredible run. Only the Rangers managed to sneak one out. Otherwise, it was almost a clean sweep for the American League. Yikes, National League. Yikes. Okay, that's it, kids. See you later. Enjoy the Walk of Life. A banger. My bad. Sorry about that.
como